Right, welcome everyone. Final prediction show of the evening. Fear not, Jay's Fight Talk is in the house. We've just got a couple of camera issues, but we will be getting his thoughts on Usyk
I'm
Fury
here.
2. He is here, don't
I
worry.
am here.
Liam Tully with me as well. 3 days out then from Usyk Fury 2. We've seen the public workouts this evening. We've got the card going on now, the 5-fight little Riyadh season cards they do. Tomorrow's the presser, Friday the weigh-in, and then we're on for fight night. Usyk versus Fury 2. Usyk winning the first one via a razor-thin split decision. Boys, I'll come to you individually. Who do we think is going to win the rematch? Who wins the big one?
I have to go with Tyson Fury. I've changed my mind. I thought Usyk were gonna, but there's just something about Tyson this time for me. I know he's a lot calmer, and apparently he's not spoke to his family for 3 months, and he's grown his beard, and he's kept his dad out of camp, and he seems really focused. And I've seen a little bit of humility from him, which we don't ordinarily. Well, I shouldn't say that because he's a giving man and he's a God-fearing man. He does things for charity and stuff. But I've seen a little bit of humility in him, and he didn't have much choice really. It got forced upon him by getting his ass handed to him in the first fight. Losing off some of the things that he'd said in the lead up about how easy it was going to be, and so he's got no choice really than to be more of a humble Tyson Fury. But I also see that humility in focus as well. I believe that he really thought he could just walk through this little guy. And I think he's realised that, well, he can't, because this little guy is actually one of the best boxers that's ever lived in terms of what he does. And I think that's changed something, and something's clicked. And I think we're possibly, if it's in him, going to see the best we've ever seen from Tyson Fury. And I'm picking him, this is going to sound mad, either early or really late. So I've gone for round 2 or round 11. I know that's a wide spectrum, but I just see him either jumping on him and smashing him to pieces, or hurting him to the body later on and maybe getting on top of him and using his weight later on down the stretch. So I'll have to stick with my pick. I'm going for Tyson Fury by stoppage.
Okay, we've got one in for Tyson Fury via stoppage. DJ Pat's in the house. Thanks for tuning in, Pat. Upsetting Fury stoppage between 8 and 10, he says. Feels like the fire and spite, and these locked in. So that's 2 Fury picks. Liam, how are we seeing things?
Yeah, look, I will agree with Jay. This Tyson Fury we've seen this week. So Monday with the media interviews, yesterday with the grand arrivals off of that Boeing 747, and then today him coming across in the boat. He does look locked in, razor sharp, razor focused. Probably the most we've seen him look like this since the Wilder 2 fight back in February 2020. Which is fantastic. It shows that he's gone away, he's learnt lessons, and he is going to make adaptations. Sugar Hill Stewart then confirming that it is just himself, Andy Lee, and a cut man in the corner is another fantastic thing. John Fury is there, but he's not going to be in the corner. These are all good signs. However, I will come back to what I said when I gave my pick on Monday. I believe that every fighter just has their kryptonite. One fighter that just has their number, and doesn't matter what, 99 times out of 100, doesn't matter what they do, they can't beat them. For me, that is what Oleksandr Usyk is to Tyson Fury, and I am going for Oleksandr Usyk by stoppage in round number 9.
Ooh. The famous round number 9. Liam's going for repeat. I'm going to make a prediction that actually mirrors Jay's fight talk. Pat said he will wear Usyk down, learn and grudge him, and give it late in the fight. Yeah, look, where I'm at, I think Fury has the more areas that he can win the fight, and I thought that in the first fight. I picked Fury to win the first fight. However, I scored it to Oleksandr Usyk. I thought Usyk did win the fight. I think Fury can exploit Usyk's body. I still think there is some vulnerability there. If Fury comes in to try and do a demolition job on him, Fury's getting knocked out, in my opinion. He needs to fight clever. He needs to be perfect. There's no doubt about it. He really does. He has to be completely on it. But like Liam said, all the signs are good in the build-up. The corner's not going to be overcrowded. He looks like he's on a bit of a mission. So everything's looking good. But yeah, I just think he's going to use his skills to benefit this time. I think it's all cliche because it's been said a million times. I feel like stupid for saying it. Using his size, not clowning around, all the things that most people have been saying. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Tyson Fury stoppage in the 11th round via
exactly
a body shot. I'm going to go with a body shot knockout in round 11 for Tyson Fury. That's my official.
You heard it here second.
Yeah, you heard it here second.
The signs from Fury this week are much better than what I was expecting there to be. 100%. I just back Usyk to get it done again. He's a very special talent.
Listen, if Usyk beats this Tyson Fury better than he beat that Tyson Fury, my respect for Usyk will go up tenfold, because I believe that Tyson Fury beats anybody else other than Usyk on Saturday night, regardless of what happened in the first fight. I respect Usyk anyway, not that my respect means anything to him. What I mean is the pedestal that I've got him on would be ever so much higher if he just walked. Because don't forget, he's going to be better than he was last time. He knows what Tyson Fury brings to the table, and he knows that Tyson Fury didn't have necessarily the best camp. He got cut. He didn't do much sparring other than technical sparring, whereas this time he's gone away like Rocky. He's gone to Malta. There's been no pomp and ceremony. There's no nonsense from his dad. There's no nonsense from his brothers. He's really focused. So Usyk, I expect also to be better. And, the old saying, a good big un beats a good little un, was turned on its head last time. But I do believe that if Tyson uses his attributes, then a good big un will beat a very good little one this time. And we will get the trilogy in Saudi summer next year with, I don't know, Joshua and Dubois 2 on the undercard, maybe, as like semi-finals, maybe.
Oh, that could be very interesting, Jay. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I agree with you, Pat. He's got that steel look in his eye, doesn't he, Fury? He really does look like a man on a mission.
So he has to go out there and give his all. I believe if he loses, he'll get stopped, because he'll just go balls to the wall.
Yeah, he's not going to leave anything in there.
So I believe somebody will be stopped on Saturday night. I don't believe that we're going to see the final bell. I think somebody's going down and staying down or getting stopped. I do believe that one of them will get stopped on Saturday.
Agree. Yeah, we don't need a final bell. We don't get another 12 rounds like we did the first time rounds. They know each other too well. They will have made adaptations based off of what happened in the first fight, and whichever man gets it done, it will get it done inside the distance. That is something all three of us definitely agree on.
Definitely. I think the third one, we will start at round 23.
Round 23. So an 11th round finish for me and Jay. 9th round finish for Fury, should I say. 9th round finish for Usyk, for Liam. We've all got it finishing inside the distance. Pat's got Fury via a knockout as well. Anyone else watching, please let us know.
I will say this, though, just before I go. My youngest daughter, AJ, doesn't watch fights, boxing as such. She likes MMA, but I always get random picks for big fights, and she's gone Fury 6. Now, she pretty much says round 6 nearly every single time, but she's got something crazy, like a 60% or 70% conversion rate on her picks. So I'm going to... I might have £1 on round 6 for Fury. Just in case.
Round 6. There we go. There you go. Right. Let us know, obviously, what you think in the comments, guys. It's 3 days away now. Usyk Fury 2, the biggest fight of the year for me so far, bar none. We'll be here for the watch along. Do not worry about that. We'll actually be back in just over an hour's time for the main event of the Liam, a little Riyadh season mini card. Chris Congo is the main event anyway, so we'll be here for a little watch along of that in about an hour. So until then, thanks to Jay and Liam, and thanks to Pat for your input in the comments as always, my friend. And we'll be back for the little watch along shortly.